Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from where you are watching this video. My name is Abel Bishutu and welcome once again to another edition of Codetrybe, peer learning section. I'll call it that. So in this section, I would like to walk you through how to contribute to or let me just say how to do any assignment given by any of your Codetrybe tutors. That's how you can do your assignments, probably push to the GitHub repository provided for you. So right about now, let's say for instance, like this was one of my mentor and has given us a kind of assignment and he provided us with the link to the to a specific repo, which I'm going to click now. Now I'm inside the Codetrybe port 14 C assignment. This is just an assignment given on a C program. Probably it's just to write a C program to probably print your name, for instance. Okay. Now that is the assignment I was given, and the assignment is to be done on this Codetrybe organization. That's this port 14 repo on Codetrybe organization. So now currently the easiest way and the recommended way to do this in order way to not stress yourself is by what forking this repo. That's clicking on fork on this at the top right corner of your screen. I'm sure you can follow my mouse here. So what you're actually doing is like creating a copy of this repo on your own account so that you can work from there and then contribute to this particular one. I'm going to walk you through all the process, but majorly forking is just creating a copy of someone's or of a repo. Let me just say a repo that you are not the owner of. Okay, creating a copy and then putting it on your own account. All right, so it's different from when you clone a repo and probably push it to your GitHub. That's like
Oh, I can't
you
hear. Oh,
uh okay. So like I was saying, so all you have to do is just to click on this fork. So when you click on fork, it's going to ask you, do you want to create a new fork with the same with the same repo name? You can decide to change the name of the repo, but leave it as the name it is. That's if you don't have the name already existing as one of the repo on your own account. So I'm actually forking to my own account. I can decide to give it another description in. So now copy the main, just leave it on default settings. I don't change anything. You can just add the description to this and say I'll call it something. Okay, it depends on you. So now let's create a fork. That means I'm creating a copy of this repo from Codetrybe organization to my own account, which is Abeonishitu. Now I have this cohort 14 as part of my own repo. Let me go back to my account and go back to my repository. You can see I have cohort 14 as part of my own repo, and it's saying that forked from Codetrybe / cohort 14. All right. So now I can go ahead and do the assignment I was asked to do. So all I need to do is just to clone this particular repo. Now when you are cloning the repo, make sure that don't forget to always clone with your with your personal access token. Okay, so that you won't have issue of requesting for password anytime you want to push to GitHub. So I'm just going to navigate to a directory where I have all my ALX projects. Sorry about that. Give me just a minute. So I have it under learning ALX. Okay, let me just save it inside Codetrybe. Okay, since it's a Codetrybe thing. So I'm just going to to clone that particular repo here. So git clone, then I'm going to paste the link to the repo that I copied. Now I'm going to paste my personal access token at this after the // here. So let me quickly grab my personal access token. Nope. Okay, let me just grab this one. No, don't let me. I think that one is not valid anymore. Let me grab it. Let me grab a valid one. Sorry about that. Okay, you already know how to. I'm sure at this stage you should already know how to clone a repo with your with your personal access token. So after cloning, you can then go inside that particular Let me list the content of this directory. So I have the cohort 14 here. Okay, as part of my the list of directory that I have here. So you can then navigate to what, to this what particular what 14 directory. Now when you are inside this port 14 directory, now the next step, after the first step is to fork the repo, the next step is to clone the repo on your terminal. Now the next step is now to do your assignment. But before you do your assignment, you have to create you have to create another branch of your own, so that you won't mess up with the what, with the main branch. Currently I'm in the main branch. My terminal always says that I'm currently in the main branch. You need to isolate yourself, because this is every other members of Codetrybe are actually doing this same what assignment. Let's say every other members under what cohort 14 are also doing this assignment. All of you cannot be working on one particular branch. There will definitely be what conflict as a result of probably someone tampering with one file, another person tampering with the same kind of file. So it's always advisable, if you are working on, if you want to contribute, if you want to work on a project that is not your own, that's contributing to probably an open source project or any kind of project as it, make sure you always what, create a separate branch of your own, so that you won't what, mess up the root branch or the default branch, or referred to as the main branch. So how do you create a branch? So since I'm creating this branch for the first time, and I also would like to what, to navigate into the branch, to switch into the branch, so I'm just going to use this single straight command, git checkout -b. That means I'm checking out to a new branch called what, you can name the branch something reasonable, something like that says, you can just give it a name like C assignment, or yeah, since that's what I actually want to do, C assignment. Okay, now you can see now I've created the branch, and I was switched to the branch at the same time with just this single command. I don't need to first do git branch, the name of the branch, and git check out the branch I'm going to. All right, now that I've created what the branch, now I need to go back to that. I'm sure they were given some kind of instruction. Okay, the instruction is even here, so you can see they say create, you are asked to what, to create a new branch, okay, with a branch name. Just this is just what I did. Now since you are, in order for you to also, okay, now I'm going to be doing this assignment, so to write what, a simple C program that what print my name. That was the assignment given to me by the tutor that we attended period probably last night or thereabouts. So now the next thing after what, creating your branch, is to what, create a folder, or probably if create another file, and what, give the file probably your name, or just like now currently you can see there's a folder here called agv, and there is a readme file. Okay, probably they want me to do this this particular what project inside this what agv. All right, so I need to what, to navigate inside that what agv. Then now if I should list the content of this, I only have a readme file inside here. Now this is where I'm to do my what, assignment. So what do I want to do here? I'm going to create a folder, that's what, mkdir. I'm going to call that folder what, my name, which is what, Abiodun, so that whoever is going to review this work, you will know that what, okay, this particular what folder is for what, is for Abiodun. Then the person will review the work that I did inside. Well, so now I'm going to list the content of this directory. I have my Abiodun, so let me cd into what, cd into Abiodun. Now I'm inside Abiodun, then I can now what, create the file and write my what program that I want to write. So I'm going to use vi, and since this is a C program, I'm just going to call it what, print name.c. So inside this file, I'm going to be writing the program that what, print what, my name, by first what, including, since I'm going to be using one of the standard function, which is the printf, stdio, stdio.h. Then here I want to write my what, main function with void. Then I'm going to open my code block. This is where I'm going to, you can decide, there are different ways. You can decide to first what, initialize a variable, save your name inside a variable, then what, pass it into the what, the printf function to print it for you. So whichever name, you know, your name is not a character, is a string this time around. So I'm just going to say that what, char name. You can decide to use this array block to say char name is equal to, what is my name, Abiodun Shitu, that's my name. Then I'm going to now what, print f what I have here. So what am I printing? So I'm just going to print printf my name is, so I'm going to use a format specifier %s, which is to specify string, then followed by what, a new line. Then the second argument will actually be what, my name, or probably pass the address. I think it has to, yeah, I think this should work. Then I also want to what, return a value of 0. Since this is an integer function, I also want to return an integer which is 0, which signifies what, success. All right, so this is just a rough demo. Okay, so you just need to test. Okay, after you're done, save the file. You can decide to test whether your code is working appropriately by what, compiling the program. Okay, it's compiled without an error. I have my executable file called what, a.out. So if I should execute the a.out, I'm going to have what, my name is what, Abiodun Shitu, printed on the as a standard output. That means I'm all done. So now I can what, now I'm done with the project. I want to push to what, I can then what, push to what, to GitHub. Now mind you, so now I can then what, run my what, git add. You can see when I run git status now, I have, this is on track file. That means the on track files is present from the, is coming from the previous directory. So let me just go back outside, then run my what, git status again. So now this is a new directory that I just created. Inside this new directory was the new file that I created. So I can now run my what, git add. That's the name of the directory. You can just add that directory as a whole, or you can just use what, dot. Then I'm going to use what, git commit. So I'm going to use a commit message. What's your problem? Sorry about this. My system keeps misbehaving. So git commit -m, that's C assignment to print my name. All right.
I did this meeting. I did a network. Okay.
Then I'm going to do git push. So now this will not push because what, this is a new branch. Okay, you are pushing this branch for the first time. You need to push it to the, as an upstream to the origin, just like it was suggested here. It's normal. So you just need to what, copy what is there and then paste it, and then run the command git push -- set upstream origin, then the name of the branch. That is because the reason why is because what, this is a new what, branch that was created what, locally. It is not yet present on your what, on the GitHub interface. Now it has pushed. So let's go and confirm that what we have pushed, what we push is already present on the what, GitHub. So if I should go inside this argv under here, so come back. Okay, yeah, this is the next thing. So when you refresh the repo, you are going to be prompted with this C assignment add a recent push, like a compare and what, pull request. Now I'm going to run the step again. The first step is to what, fork the repo. The next step is to what, clone the repo locally on your system. The next one is to what, create a separate branch so that you will isolate yourself from the what, from the root work. Then the next thing is now to do your assignment. After you've completed your assignment, now push your update to what, to GitHub. It will be pushed to your own GitHub account. Now the next thing is now to what? To create, compare and create a what? A pull request. Now this pull request is what makes this compare and create a pull request means is that you are trying to request for a review. So a pull request is when you are trying when you make an update on a separate branch. Probably you just added a feature. Okay, now I've done an assignment, just like normal you do your as a classroom assignment and you submit the assignment so that it can be marked. So this pull request is like you submitting the assignment to whoever gave you the assignment. Okay, now I'm going to, so this is automatically what create is going to take what the commit message that you use last, that C assignment to print my name, and you can just put what by, you can decide to put by Abiodun, or even though you don't put this, the person, your profile will be attached to what, to this commit as what, you are the one that actually make what this commit. Then now I'm going to what, create the pull request. Remind you, I'm creating the pull request to what, to Codetrybe directly. Now the next thing I want to do is now to what, to ask for a review from one of the what. You can see before where I created the pull request was from my own account. Sorry about this. Now it has changed to what, to the Codetrybe organization. That means it is at this place. That means I've submitted it to Codetrybe for them to review so that they can merge it to what they have on their own on their own main branch. So now the next thing now is now to request for a review. Who was the person that actually gave me this assignment? Okay, I've seen his name here, which is Samira Adeyemi. Yeah, Adewale. So I'm going to select, you can only select one person to review your work. That's, which is, you can just select what, one of the admins of Codetrybe, or you can select what, if the tutor's name is here, select the tutor's name, or you select what, one of the admin of Codetrybe as what the person that will review your work. Now I've selected what, Samfodio to what, to review my work. Then I'm done. That's all you need to do. Don't come and merge the pull request yourself. I'm sure, okay, there's actually a rule. You won't be able to see this merge pull request. The reason why I'm saying this is because what, I'm also an admin on what, on this Codetrybe organization. You that is a member, you won't be able to what, to merge this pull request. So after your assignment has been reviewed, then probably the reviewer, the tutor is satisfied with your work, then the tutor will what, will merge your what, your pull request to what they have on what, on the Codetrybe main on the Codetrybe repository, I mean on this Upward 14 repo. So currently you won't be able to, you won't see your updates on the main branch. Now I can't see my Abiodun here. Okay, so I'm going to talk and then what, merge your what, that's mark and what, merge your what assignments for, so that it will, your update, your feature, probably this is an open source project. Okay, and that's what, that print name is a feature that you want to probably use it to welcome yourself or anybody that is what, using the app. So when they merge, so that update will be what, will be part of what, the main projects as they have it there. So I think, so I'm going to reiterate the steps to follow in order to what, to do your assignment or to contribute to any kind of project on what, on Codetrybe organization. So the first thing, go to the repo of where you want to what, where you want to do your assignment, or what, where basically for now you'll be doing your assignment, when you, or where you want to what, contribute to. Go to the repo. After clicking on the repo, then click on this fork. That means you want to create a copy of what, this repo on your what, on your GitHub account. After clicking on this fork, after creating the repo, after creating the fork, that's creating the repo, a copy of that repo, then you clone the repo on your local machine so that you can what, you can start what, doing your what, you can start doing your assignment. After, remember to clone with your personal access token, just as shown in this video. So after cloning, now the next step is to what, is to create a separate branch so that you won't tamper with what, the already existing what, code base. Okay, then the next thing, after creating the branch, you can then what, create a folder that what, that has your name. Okay, create a folder with your name. Okay, name the folder with your name, just like I did. Then you can now what create the file that you want to do your assignment inside that what folder. When you are done, you push to GitHub. Remember, this is the first, if this was the first time you created the branch, okay, it's going to, you are going to be pushing with git push dash dash set upstream origin, then followed by the name of the branch, which is because what you created the branch locally and it's not yet on GitHub. That's the way you push a new branch to GitHub. So after pushing, you go back to that what to your GitHub account. Under that same repo, you will see where you have to click on what compare and pull request. That's compare the what you have here with what is there, so that there is no conflict. Then create a pull request, which means what you are request, that means you want to submit that assignment. After what creating the pull request, you have to what to come and what click on what these reviewers that is here. Click on the setting icon and select a reviewer. Select one of the admins of what Codetrybe to review your work. And I'm sure you already know all the admins of Codetrybe by now. Just to this, Sanfodo is an admin, the Lifted is an admin, Juliet is an admin, White is an admin, Naimat Bello is an admin. Of course, you know Topman is also an admin, the founder of Codetrybe. I'm sure if you are going through this, you'll be wondering why you did not see my name. I'm actually the one presenting now, so I cannot what ask myself to review. So definitely you also see my name as one of these reviewers, Abiodun Shitu. You can just ask me to review your work as well. So after I review your work and I'm satisfied with what you have, I can then what come and what merge this pull request. So at this point, at this junction, I would like to call it a wrap. So if you feel free to share this video with other colleagues of your Codetrybe, other members of Codetrybe that are having difficulty doing their assignment. So don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Happy coding, guys.